Yeah, so good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It's Mom Ziba, your host, just me this evening. Okay, to make your evening worthwhile. Um, Today we are going to be talking about this 10 major facts that could make a man return to a woman after breakup. Okay, I got people asking me um why is it that what could really make a man reunite with a woman, maybe just within few days of divorce in their marriage, or maybe they are into courtship for some time. What could really prompt the man or the husband or the fiance to come back, after giving the word like, I'm not doing again. All right, so you're with me and we are in for a long and simple thing. You're gonna grasp a lot, so just sit tight. While every situation is unique, I'll be giving you 10 good factors that could potentially, make a man consider returning to a woman after a breakup. Okay, it could just be few minutes, it could be few hours, some months, some years. Just flow with me. So, what I think could be a factor here is personal growth. Okay, so if both individuals have worked on their personal growth and self improvement during the time that they spent apart from each other, it may create a stronger foundation for a renewed relationship. Okay, you have to understand that. Okay, because if I'm apart from my man for some time, and we know that we've been on a therapy for some time to work on ourselves on some certain issues that we had while we're in the relationship, while we could not condone it while in the relationship. Okay, so we are true to ourselves. All right, so while we are apart, we've worked on it and we know to some extent that it has been fully taken care of. This can prompt a man to really say, okay, I think that was the only problem we're having. I think I've solved the problem I have, and I believe we can come together and flow. Okay, so number 2 is genuine love. If a man, ladies, especially this is for single ladies, listen. If a man, all right, still deeply loves that woman, he may realize that his feelings for her are strong enough to give the relationship another chance. All right, I'm not talking about a man who you just meet for some time and that's just it. No, if the man, you've been in this relationship together, all right, and maybe something happens, you offended him, and he took the work, all right, the first work, and you try to make things work to make him understand, and he still did not give in or yield to your different approaches. So if he genuinely loves you, you see, love is like a river that can never run dry, in most cases. All right, that's how I understand it to be. If there is love, all right, he will want to come back to you. That will prompt him to come back to you. I'm saying this to ladies because you see, most ladies, they will like, I really want to really know why some men don't really come back to you. So if you are that kind of a lady, you are thinking that, I've given my all, I cook for him, I wash his clothes while I was his girlfriend, I wash his mother's clothes, I pounded all the yams in the kitchen, all those kind of stuff. Yet we've broken up for 3 years now, and how did he move on? He's not thinking about me. How is that another relationship? He just met the lady and they're already going. He doesn't think about me. If you're kind of that person and you really want to know what could make that man breeze out like that without looking back at you, I want you to reverse this back. Maybe there was no genuine love in the first place. Or maybe he didn't see personal growth while he was with you. So that is it. So Number three, I know many people are just like, oh, Mom Ziba is all about family, is all about family. How about the singles? We are still into relationship. How about the youth? How about, so that's why I'm coining this to balance both family living, marital living, and also the singles relationship out there. Okay, so number three is communication and understanding. Open and honest communication, along with a deeper sense of understanding of each other's needs and perspective, can lay the groundwork for reconciliation. All right. So when you have an open and honest communication, when a man has open and honest communication with you, okay, it can bridge each other's understanding, deeper sense of understanding for a different, okay, this is where I'm talking from, this is where you should understand me from, and they are genuine in their discussions. This can also bring back the relationship, because a relationship breakout or fallout might have been caused due to misunderstanding. Very much this is accepted, no doubt. So to bridge it back, it has to be, gotten back through an understanding. All right. So that is why understanding can come through a proper and genuine, honest communication. Get that? Let's flow. So the fourth one is shared values and goals. This is similar like the personal growth. Okay, so if a man realizes that he and a woman share important values, goals, and vision for the future. Now this is where I come. Okay, I'll come into this. Let's just continue. It can be a compelling reason to rekindle the relationship. Okay, you see, many ladies, sorry to say, my gender, many ladies don't have goals. Many ladies don't have, will I say, value for themselves first, all right, before having goals, all right. So, and some men are very, very intelligent, especially for men who have goals, who have aspirations in life. What they want to see in any woman that they can flow with is aspiration. What they want to see in any woman that they can flow with is goals. Get to understand the word that say the same bird flock together, the same sheep flock together, sheep flock by sight. This is true. All right, a person who doesn't have goals falling in love with someone who has goals, yes, the love might be there quite all right, but in the long run, or even in a short while, frictions can occur, all right, because they don't have shared values, okay, because they are not seeing things from the same light. So how about a man who is driven to make it in life, and he's trying his best, featuring the future, this is how the future will look like, so big, and a woman is just there, oh, this man, the future again. What's about the future? We are living in the now. The now is what matters. Leave the future to hold itself. Come on. All this time, this future kind of a thing. I'm just getting pissed off. I don't know. You see, they can't flow. There'll be friction, hinges here and there. All right. So when men, okay, look at you and they see you're kind of woman who, okay, maybe through your first date, your discussion, try to talk to you, you're not having a vision, you're not having where you're going to, you're not having a worth, okay? You're not saying, okay, fine, I wish in 10 years time I could see myself become this, famous, okay, what is the pathway you want to go through? Okay, I'm a singer, okay, I wish to have a studio, I wish to have a brand, I'm working on it, and I wish to identify myself with so and so person. Okay, he can say, okay, to some extent that, okay, fine, this lady is she has a dream, she has a goal, she has where she's envisaging. She's not just coming into my life to just sap me dry and keep on sapping me dry. I'm rearing children for me, I'm wearing the latest wigs, I'm wearing the latest Gucci, the latest brand in the world, and spending the money lavishly, just like that. But she has the same thing that is driving me, which is goal. So I normally talk about this values and goals. Try to build and try to have a goal. As a single lady, your goal is not to get married. Your goal is not to get a man who is gonna buy you shawarma, you get all those kind of things. Your goal should be, fine, even if I get married, I have a life and I have where I'm staying. With or without that man, I can stand. Okay, so that is it. So let's go. Number 5 is okay, relationship lesson learned. All right, when both partners reflecting on the lesson learned from their previous relationship, it can pave the way for a healthier and more fulfilling future together. Okay, here's what I mean. This is for them. Let's say people in courtship already and in a serious relationship before it crashed, that kind of a stuff. When that period while you were apart for some serious relationship, okay, now you should understand what I mean by the serious relationship. That time where there was a bridge between both of you, okay, when you reflect on the moments you spent together, all right, you saw, okay, when I was with this guy, okay, he impacted me a lot. He grew my pursuit in life. He helped me. It was smoother with him. And you think about it as the guy thinks about it. Oh, when I was with this lady, I was not flirting around. By this time, she will call me. Baby, are you already home? I had something happen on the other way. Hope you're not there. Hope you're safe. Okay. She's always checking up on me. And okay, when I was with this girl, by this time I would have eaten. She would not want me to spend my money anyhow. Maybe some pot of soup in the fridge, okay, for me to take throughout the week. It was more economical then, but now my lavish like a whole $20 or 50 million naira within a week, all those kind of stuff. All right. So when there was a positive lesson learned from the relationship, it could make the man have a U-turn. Okay, it could also make a woman have a U-turn, but we are talking about the man here, so we'll be using more of that gender. Okay, so number 7 is trust rebuilding. If trust was broken in the past, okay, significant efforts towards rebuilding trust, such as therapy or counseling, may lead to a willingness to give the relationship another try. Okay, so if I myself, I have issues, okay, with trust issues with my hubby, or he had trust issues with me, all right, God forbid it here, and he okay, all right, okay, don't mind me, all right, okay, so let's go. So, if he has those trust issues, okay, within those period where there was a big bridge between us, or little bridge, whatever it is, okay, I'll make sure, okay, fine, I feel he's working on himself. I ask his friends, they tell me that, wow, he's responding to therapy, okay, the counseling that he has been receiving, at least is working well. I ask his parents, I ask his associates and testimonies. I tempt him maybe with some girls around him, and it doesn't fall. I hear from girls, it doesn't fall. Okay, if I'm to be the person here, if the reverse was the case and we're talking about the woman, all right, I'll have this confident that, okay, fine, I believe he's okay with this now, we are good to go. I can trust him again. Okay, whatever he does, I know he's safe. He doesn't know I did all this, so I'm okay with it. I'm free. Okay, so if a man is in that position and he sees this also, it can make him to, okay, give a U-turn and like, wow, I'm back, so let's continue. So if you're like that girl, like, okay, fine, you've done all those things for him, you've given him your body, like you give him your body. See, sex, okay, sorry for being this straight, but I had to be, because this is an adult class. Okay, a man can get sex anywhere, but a real man knows where his heart lies, and his heart have to lie where it's going to help him positively. Okay, all right, so that is it. So when, okay, you feel that, oh, I've given my body to this guy, I've done everything for him, he even disvirgin me. I've heard some guys that disvirgin some ladies, and that's just it. Fine, it's what nothing to them, and you can see him go to marry a whore, and some things he learns from her that could change him. It happens, and it happens from a guy who is so good, she's just like, this guy is just too good to be true with me. I don't really like him. I think I like that guy who is a gate man. Okay, it happens like that. It all boils down to your passion and what can positively impact you. Okay, so number 7 is compatibility. Like I've been saying, okay, the realization that the couple has a strong compatibility, including shared interests, hobbies, and deep emotional connection, okay, can reignite the desire to be together. All right, if I'm compatible with my spouse, like I play with him, okay, we play together, we flow together, okay, we are this kind of person that we have this interest, okay, he's always studying, I'm always studying, okay, we are always praying together, we are always on fire. When it's time to be on fire, we are always partners, okay, we're catching fire in prayers. All right, when it comes to studying of the word, we do that, we understand, we flow perfectly, we have different insight, we get revelations. Okay, when it comes to playing of sports, like we play together, we flow together. When it comes to a lot of things, there's compatibility, there's a union and a synergy. Okay, so if a man sees that and maybe he goes outside to spend time with other girls who could give him all the styles in the whole world, we have a reason to turn back from all those styles and go back to one style where his heart lies. Okay, so this all boils down to what he loves. This all boils down to where his heart really lies. Okay, so compatibility. So if you're saying, why is this man not coming back to me despite we look so good together? Okay, why is he not coming back to me? Why is he not even seeing me seriously to okay, that our a relationship that was doing so well before he told me we're going to get married, why is he not just coming back to me? Why did he just marry someone he met few days later? Okay, if he had seen compatibility in you as a lady, okay, I don't think he'll want to go to a place where he will suffocate, because I call it suffocation because he wakes up seeing the same person every day. He lies down holding the same person every day on the same bed. You know, he talks to the person almost throughout the whole day. So tell me if a man is not comfortable with that, going into such a relationship with such person is suffocation for me. All right, okay, I think I've dropped 7 or 8 here, thereabout. You can follow me on momziba.com/blog, okay, or momziba blog, so that you can see in full. I'll be giving you 10 factors, okay, real factors, believing factors, major factors that could potentially make a man consider running or returning to you as a woman after breakup. But indeed, remember, it is important to note that every relationship is different, okay? And these factors may or may not apply in every case out there. Ultimately, the decision to return to a relationship after breakup depends solely on the unique circumstances and the willingness of both parties to put in the effort required for a successful reconciliation. Okay, I thank you so much for joining me, and everyone following Momziba on Spotify here, following Momziba on YouTube. I thank you so much, and constantly visiting Momziba blog to study more about relationship. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Remember, Momziba is also a seasoned social media manager. If you want to grow your business on social media, I just want you to drop your voice note and give me your location and your number. We can talk more about that. Don't worry, if you're my subscriber or my fan, it's gonna be very, very cheap for you. All right, till next time again, I remain Momziba, your host. Bye now.